Right, cut the bullshit. Let's do this. It's showtime. It's showtime. Let's do this. Fucking cut the bullshit. Let's go. You all know what time it is. It's right on your screens, right there, ladies and gentlemen. It is right there in the flesh, if you will. It is Undead Nightmare time. Happy Halloween, even though it's a week early. But, yeah. I would have done this next week, but next week is the pay-per-view, which is Ring Madness. That's right, Ring Madness is a week today. What a way to go out, eh? Ring Madness is a week today. This is going to be one hell of a show. Are you in for a treat today? I'm going to show you what we're kicking off with. We are kicking off, ladies and gents, with this match right here. Tor Helvossen one-on-one with John Moxley. That is to come today. I'm not going to reveal all the other stuff that's coming down because there's a few surprises today. And today, I'm promising you this. I'm going to shock you. Don't say you weren't warned. Okay? Okay? Don't say you were not warned. I'm going to shock you today. This is going to be the shock value of this show today is going to surprise you, ladies and gents. But I will say this: the matches that are taking place today, I'm going to go through them like this. We have Helvossen one-on-one with John Moxley. That's coming up. We have a 6-man battle royal, Halloween-style battle royal. We have Toxic, Suicide, Leatherface, Nightwalker, Bloody Savage, and unfortunately Mastera. So yes, Mastera is back tonight, ladies and gents. But he's going to be in the 6-man Halloween battle royal. Just for fun, because it's Halloween. Also, yes, unfortunately, again, Pennywise is going to be wrestling tonight, but he's going to go one-on-one with Adrian Webb. Mr. Blade is going to be talking later on as well, probably the only promo of the night, because tonight is mainly about the matches tonight, ladies and gents. Also, the World Tag Team titles will be defended, and it'll be your first half main event, and they will be defended in an Extreme Rules Battle Royal. Well, Battle Royal indeed. It's going to be an Extreme Rules match for the World Tag Team Championships, the GMW World Tag titles. It will be the Los Loco Lobos. Yes, Mr. Loco Joe is wrestling 2 matches tonight because he's defending the world title later on. More on that in a sec. It'll be him and Ray Wolf defending the World Tag Team titles against a mystery team. And all I'm saying is, guys, Mafia goes from 3 to 5 tonight. Well, 4 to 6 if you include Lady J. But the male-wise, it's 3 to 5 tonight. So that's what's going to be taking place, ladies and gents. Also tonight, the Big Amish. Speak of the devil. Yo, what up, OJJ? The Big Amish, speak of the devil. He's actually in the chat as well, lurking and working. That actually made sense. Lurking and working tonight. He will be taking on tonight. He's going to go one-on-one with Sting for the World Television title. That's right. It's going to be Sting and the Big Amish tonight for the World TV belt. Azrael, I would say my favourite person at the moment, but he's an idiot. We all know that. He's going to go one-on-one with a mystery opponent. And boy, oh boy, is that going to shock you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for that, OJJ. Yeah. It's going to be Azrael one-on-one with a mystery opponent of me, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be shocked who he's facing tonight. I hope the person he's facing tonight beats the hell out of him. But, yeah, it's going to be shocking. Also, your co-main event of the evening is Mercedes Lady J 3. Mercedes' final attempt Well, as long as Lady J is women's champion anyway, this will be a final attempt. If she does not win tonight, she will not be able to get another women's title shot as long as Lady J is the women's champion. Once Lady J is not the women's champion, she'll get a title shot. And also tonight it's inside Hell in the Cell. And not only is it inside Hell in the Cell, it's 2 out of 3 falls. Also, your main event of the evening, OJJ goes one-on-one with Loco Joe. That's right, OJJ and Loco Joe one-on-one tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. And pretty much the winner of this goes into next week's match at Ring Madness as champion. Because next week it will be Loco Joe, OJJ, and John Moxley vying for that same belt for the World Heavyweight Championship in a 3-way triple threat match. Also tonight, the main event. The TV title match. And we all know the World Tag Team titles is Extreme Rules. The main event, the TV title match, and no disqualifications as well. So yes, the main event tonight and the television championship is no DQ. So as well. So I don't want no excuses tonight. Let me tell you. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. We've got 6 big money matches tonight. We've got 6 big matches tonight. One of them's kicking off the show. The others will be on later on. But let me tell you this: some epic matches are coming up later on today. So without further ado, as you can clearly see there, we're going to be kicking off the show with this match that's going to be taking place. Tor Helvossen one-on-one with John Moxley, one of the 3 guys in that triple threat 3-way dance next week at Ring Madness for the World Championship. As well, Mr. Vossen is looking to make a name for himself, because the last time this man was in the ring, he split Dios de la Guerra in half. Not literally, but it would have been nice. So, without further ado, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is a Thursday evening, Halloween a week early here in GMW, because this is the Halloween special that is Undead Nightmare. Let's do it.
They tried to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the skulls with a baseball bat. The justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. And no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I could forget my old set way of life. I go to prison or die by the night.
Let's do it. Do. Yeehaw! Lovely people, welcome to a very special GMW called Undead Nightmare. That's why the Halloween Spectacular comes 1 week early. Next week is the pay-per-view, Las Vegas, Nevada. Happy Halloween. Let's get it on. There you go, guys. Undead Nightmare is underway. Oh, baby. Are we in for a treat? Woohoo! Undead Nightmare. Here we go. Tor Helvossen. 1-on-1 with the one and only Mr. John Moxley. 3-way next week. 1 week from tonight. Here on the channel at Rig Madness. And yes, it will be for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. 3-way dance match. It'll be Loco Joe, OJJ, who will face each other later on. The winner of that match becomes a world champion. Whoever wins the world title tonight goes into the match. Goes into next week's pay-per-view as the world champion. But this man will be involved as well. And I'm talking about the one and only Mr. John Moxley as well. So it's a bit of a warm-up match for tonight. And the last time Mr. Vossen was in there, ladies and gentlemen, was in the GMW, was wrestling on GMW. I can say he split Dios de la Guerra in half, which was fucking hilarious. So yes. By the way, a little word of warning, a little FYI, ladies and gentlemen, as well. The 6-man battle royal, I will not be using entrances in that song, in that match even. You all know why. Because this game could be a piss take at times. Right. Tor Helvossen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Valhalla, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Hammer.
Hopefully the hammer will be dropped on John Moxley tonight. Especially if you're OJJ or Loco Joe. Like I say, Loco Joe and OJJ will be wrestling later on in the main event for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. That is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, tonight, 3 championship matches. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. John Moxley. Yo, what up, Loco? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following this man in the chat, then please do so. And if you're not following this chat, I question you. I'm sorry. Will he be my future TV champion? We'll find out later on tonight as he goes one-on-one with Sting. He's also had a great week this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the Big Amish, because not only is he going to be wrestling later on for the TV belt, he will be competing. He won his United States Championship back on VMR this past Monday. So, can he make 2 title wins this week? Well, we'll find out. He won his VMR title back, so he's now I believe, a 2-time VMR United States Heavyweight Champion. So, collar and elbow tie-up with the AEW World Champion and Tor Helvossen. Mr. Vossen will be looking to make a name for himself, and what better way to do it with the guy who is one of the 3 competitors for next week's World Championship match. That's right, guys. Rig Madness is 1 week away. That's right. 30-man Royal Rumble. Whoever wins that Royal Rumble will be the #1 contender and will face and have the biggest opportunity of a lifetime as they face the world champion, whoever that may be, at Living for the Glory, exclusively only on this channel. Loco. Ba-bum, ba-bum. So tonight it's Mr. Vossen one-on-one with John Moxley. Cheers, Num, for the lurk. Oh, power bomb. Beautiful power bomb. as well. Don't forget as well, next Thursday will be... We're going to hear from Jason Blade later on tonight, but next Thursday will be, finally, I hope, the match that we're all, at least I'm waiting for. That will be Jason Blade one-on-one with Maverick Blade next week. So, ow. Right hand and a jab there from the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Will he be GMW World Heavyweight Champion? Don't forget, guys, as well, next Tuesday there'll be no GMW, but there will be a GMW show. Because GMW, it'll be my behind-the-scenes show next week, and I will preview all the matches for next Thursday's pay-per-view as well, which will be a classic. Hope you like the arena too, by the way. This is a one-time only arena tonight. Next week, well, next Thursday, on the next GMW show, the arena will be back to normal for the next GMW show. Boot to the midsection by Moxley. Another boot to the midsection by Moxley. Suplex into that slam. I don't know what he calls that move, but I need to look it up, or you're going to get a one count out of it. Great way to kick off this episode of GMW tonight. The Halloween Spectacular. That is Undead Nightmare. Also coming soon, ladies and gents. GMW Dynamite 2. That's right, Dynamite 2 will be taking place in the coming months as well. It'll have to be on the Tuesday, though. So it'll be Tuesday night Dynamite very soon. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it. I don't know when it's going to be taking place, because we've got a lot of stuff coming up in the coming months, but I'm sure I'll fit it in. For hard forearm and a hard headbutt by the man who's going to be wrestling Eddie Kingston November 7th at Full Gear on pay-per-view in an I Quit match. Tell me that's not to combine the Hell in the Cell match that's coming up with Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Well, you do what you can to compete, I suppose. That is the paradigm shift. Mr. Vossen takes the paradigm shift. Referee being a moron as usual. 1, 2, and 3. And as amazing hosts the stream, John Moxley gets the win in the opening contest here on Undead Nightmare. Will that happen next week? But for now, Mr. Vossen shows respect to possibly the next GMW World Heavyweight Champion. Will that be the case next week? We will only find out. But we'll find out next week, guys. Having the time of your life. And Mr. Moxley was there as well. Digging the Dragon Queen. That's right. So, to open up Undead Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, Moxley gets the victory. Fair play. And Mr. Vossen will be in that Royal Rumble match. He's not having a match next week, unfortunately. Well, he is having a match next week. He's not having it before the Royal Rumble, is what I'm saying. For those of you that don't know, right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the thumbnail, logo, poster, whatever the fuck. Yes. Right there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one hell of a Battle Royal coming up. We have a Halloween Battle Royal. And I hope to God that I've left the entrances off for this, but a Halloween Battle Royal. And there it is. We have Suicide, Toxic, Nightwalker, I believe, or Night Stalker, Mass Terror, I'm sorry to say, Leatherface, and Bloody Savage. Yes, unfortunately, Mass Terror is wrestling. And yes, unfortunately, Mass Terror will also be in that Royal Rumble match next week. Yep. Also, as well, guys, don't forget as well, whoever wins the TV Championship match later on tonight with Sting and the Big Amish will have to defend that TV title next Thursday against Killer. So, could very well be a 1 week title reign for the Big Amish should he win the TV title tonight, because Killer's a hot guy. He's hot. Well, not so much minus Pennywise. The Battle Royal is minus Pennywise, but Pennywise will be wrestling later on tonight. He's coming up after this match, in fact, against Adrian Webb. Stay tuned. Let's go. Battle Royal underway. Sorry, I'm just in my tea, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me. So, Leatherface, Suicide, Toxic, Night Stalker, I believe. Or Night Walker, I was right the first time. And Mass Terror and Bloody Savage. If Bloody Savage gets rid of Mass Terror, predict big things for him. Because no one likes Mass Terror. And Mass Terror does not like me since I beat him to win my to win my first LCW World Heavyweight Championship. He probably doesn't like me even more now that the Anarchists are no longer in GMW. Yep. And that ain't my fault, ladies and gentlemen. But in any event. So, Leatherface, Suicide, and Toxic. Night Walker, Bloody Savage, and yes, unfortunately, Mass Terror. Nightwalker wrestling Suicide at the moment. Mass Terror, unfortunately, just eliminated Bloody Savage. Oh, boy. Something tells me I'm not going to like the outcome of this Battle Royal, unfortunately. Hopefully I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I don't care for the winner of the Battle Royal, just as long as it's not Mass Terror. Ow. There's a cold breaker on Nightwalker. Or version of it, anyway. Please, Leatherface. Somebody get Mass Terror out of that damn ring. Nightwalker getting his ass kicked by two former tag team partners, by the way. In Suicide and Toxic. Yes, unfortunately, that tag team collapsed. Maybe they'll get back together. Who knows? What a shot jab and the clothesline rocks the big man. It's a handicap match, it seems, with Suicide and Toxic. Or maybe not. Toxic just turned on Suicide. Put to the midsection by Leatherface. Right hand by Mass Terror. That is a suplex. And now Mass Terror back on Nightwalker. A unique version of a Pele kick there, but effective nonetheless. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in so far, lurked. If you've just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, John Moxley got a big victory over Tor Helvossen earlier on to open this episode up. Big momentum for Mr. Moxley going into next week's triple threat match. Also still to come tonight, your co-main event of the evening, the Women's Championship. Mercedes Lady J3. It is inside Hell in a Cell. And it's 2 out of 3 falls. Toxic eliminated by, unfortunately, Mass Terror. Mass Terror, Suicide going for a spear, I believe, but it runs right into the knee of Mass Terror. Get rid of the guy. Something tells me again, guys, that I'm not going to like the outcome of this bastard matchup. Fucking twats. Oh. Speed takedown there from Master. Nightwalker now with Leatherface. I think Nightwalker was going for a Hurricane Rana there, but Leatherface cannoned it into a powerbomb. Oh, and the Mandible Claw on Mastera, which is fucking hilarious. Leatherface. Suicide now on Nightstalker. What is Leatherface doing? He choke slams. Oh, it's a choke slam backbreaker. I like it. To be honest with you. And there's an end of days by the Leatherface. And hopefully... Oh, what a right hand. Hard chop. And Nightwalker's eliminated. Leatherface now bounces off the ropes. And I hope that knocked him out. Leatherface and Suicide. And yes, unfortunately, Mastera. Suicide and Mastera. So we're down to 2, unfortunately. No, unfortunately, because it's Suicide. Unfortunately, because it's Mastera. Beautiful spear. I'm guessing that's what he was going for earlier on until he ran into Mastera's knee. Choke suplex. Mastera. Mastera, beautiful kinda. Come on, Suicide, fight this. And I should be unbiased, but I don't really care because I hate Mastera. But I like Suicide bitch slapping him the way he just did there. But Mastera is too powerful. Come on, Suicide. Suicide looking to eliminate Mastera and get rid of him and get him out of here. Left hand. And front suplex. No, and it was done. Beautiful. From Suicide. Come on, Suicide. Nope. Forearm smash by the seemingly OP Mastera. Yes. Oh, he was going for a clothesline, I believe. Mastera. And he's won the match. I knew that was coming. Bastard. Ah! But at least there's no more anarchists, so he's on his own pretty much. But yes, unfortunately, Mastera gets a win in the Halloween Battle Royal. I'm amazed he still can function after the concussion I gave him, but anyway. Big piece of garbage. Anyway. So, there we are, ladies and gents. Now, everybody was liking the Battle Royal. Oh, we're missing Pennywise today. Yes, we're missing Pennywise in the Battle Royal, but we're not missing Pennywise on the card. Because coming up next, Pennywise one-on-one with Adrian Webb. This was based off Tuesday's episode of GMW when Mr. Webb won a four-way dance. And plus it's Halloween, so I thought I'll give Pennywise an opportunity tonight. So yes, Adrian Webb one-on-one with Pennywise. This should be a doozy. And if there's ever a time I wanted Adrian Webb to use that MMA strike that he does, the MMA knee, it's tonight. Maybe you can bash some sense into Pennywise. Who knows? Easy said than done. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like Pennywise. Pennywise is a scumbag. So, here we go. Pennywise and Adrian Webb, one-on-one. Coming up after this, ladies and gentlemen, your first half main event. Lobos. The first time you will see Loco Joe tonight, as him and Ray Wolf defend the World Tag Team titles against...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Also, that World Tag Team title match is Extreme Rules as well. I've decided to make it Extreme Rules. Like I say tonight, there's 3 championship matches tonight, and I want no excuses tonight. We either going to have new champions or not. He wants some heart. He wants some championship gold, does Adrian Webb. So he tells me. Well, he beats Pennywise tonight. He may very well get that opportunity. He smacks Pennywise around. I'm all for that. Here he is. Lieutenant Tool. Mr. Pennywise.
And his opponent from your darkest fears, weighing in at 252 pounds, the Psycho.
He is a psycho. That's why he's a clown. Ba-dum-tsh. I know, corny joke, but I'm going with it. Anyway, Pennywise. Who wishes he was Finn Balor. Adrian Webb and Pennywise. Here we go. As you can probably see tonight, no announce table at ringside. I've decided to give the announce table the night off. And plus, I do not like seeing Corey Graves. And plus, I want a night off from seeing the Three Stooges at ringside. Corey Graves, Byron Sexton, and Michael Cole. Always on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Michinoku Driver. Shinsuke Nakamura knee, I suppose that was. Side suplex. Pennywise rocking Adrian Webb on the top rope there. Samoan drop, is it? Nope. Oh my God. Samoan driver off the top rope. Roundhouse kick. Nope. Back heel kick. Catches Mr. Adrian Webb. Second cover of the match. Not even a 1 count. He's had 2 attempts at a cover, and none of them had not even a 1 count. Coming up next, your first half main event. The World Tag Team titles are on the line. Suplex, baby. Come on, Webb. Yo, what up, Rev? Yeah, unfortunately, Pennywise. But it is Halloween, I guess, so I thought I'd give him an opportunity. This is Halloween show, so I thought I'd give him a chance to show his face tonight. His tag partner, Leatherface, was in the Battle Royal, but didn't do very well. Oh, wait. I want a roundhouse kick. High knees, ladies and gentlemen. High knee. And yes, Pennywise, even though he's a piece of shit, give him the credit though. He's smart. He rolled to the outside. Yes, there is a 10 count to work with here for the referee. This is GMW Undead Nightmare. If you've just tuned in, GMW special here on the Twitch channel. We are literally now 1 week away from Ring Madness. That's right, Ring Madness. The 30-man Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Well, the 30-man Royal Rumble match at the pay-per-view next week. Whoever wins that Royal Rumble match will get the chance of a lifetime as they go to Living for the Glory to face the heavyweight champion, whoever that may be. It could very well be Pennywise. God help me. Yeah. I'm okay with Pennywise clowns as well, to be honest. Ha 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 ha! Pennywise was too slow. Adrian Webb gets the card out victory. Suck on that, Pennywise. Thank you very much. Adrian Webb was smart. Pennywise was a complete idiot. He walked back into the ring when the referee was a count of 9. He got counted out. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Pennywise clearly lacks brain cells. Runs back in. Pennywise being a complete moron, walks back in and gets counted out. Mr. Pennywise only has himself to blame. And Adrian Webb gets a count-out victory over Pennywise. Lehu Zaha. Yeah. I really don't care about that match, but I will probably give Pennywise a rematch down the road. You know what? I actually might make it for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday's episode. We'll see. Right. There is the poster, thumbnail, whatever the hell you want to call it. as well. Right, Mr. Jason Blade, talk to me. And I know why you're going to be talking. He's building up for his match next week at Ring Madness with his one-on-one contest, or his one-on-one match with Maverick Blade. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be talking about Drex. Because even though Drex has the night off tonight, he will be back next week. Drex next week will be in the Rumble. But Drex has the night off. And it seems the Outlaws are no more. So... Right, Mr. Blade, speak. Caden? Well, I would, but you've only just came in, and this is the first time I've seen you. I only give shout-outs to people who hang out in the chat, come in a little bit more often. This is only your debut. I don't give shout-outs to people who make their debut unless I know you. I don't give shout-outs to people who come in straight away and make your debut. You gotta come in and, you know, come in and chill for a bit, man. That's not that easy. I do give shout-outs, but I give shout-outs to people like this man. Loco Joe. Who, by the way, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, LCW Chaos, twitch.tv/LCW. Thank you for that, Loco. Like I say, guys, watch yourselves. And if you get banned on this channel, you get timed out on this channel, whatever, don't come crying to me. My mods will get you. My mods will bite you. And if they don't do it, I will. My mods are not, well, most of my mods are not always around, but when they are around, they'll get you. They'll bite you. They'll hold nothing back. I do have mods on this channel. Like I say, if you want a shout out in this channel, be here more often. Or come in regular at least. Or as regular as you can be, anyway. Like I say, it's not always easy to be in people's streams all the time. I think tomorrow stream, ladies and gentlemen, I think I might be doing Gears, maybe Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. I've downloaded a bunch of games off Game Pass as well. I might even do Doom tomorrow. So yes, 1 week from today, ladies and gentlemen, that man right there, Mr. Jason Blade, goes one-on-one with Maverick Blade. We're finally going to get the match 1 week from tonight. And then hopefully, when he's done with Jason Blade, he'll go and get some revenge on Drex. We'll find out. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is right there. Undead Nightmare, as you clearly see right there. This is the show. The Halloween Spectacular. Like I said, I would have done this next week on the 29th. I did plan this for the 29th, but I had to do it a week early because next week's the pay-per-view. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your first half main event. The World Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Los Loco Lobos, the current World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Loco Joe, and his tag team partner and close confidant, Mr. Ray Wolf, will defend the World Tag Team titles against who? I'm going to give you clues. These two have been in GMW before. One of them is a former world heavyweight champion. And they actually used to be members of the Mafia. And they're actually rejoining the Mafia tonight. Who can it be? We're about to find out. And like I say, ladies and gents, I'm going to shock you. Not as much as I'm going to shock Azrael later on today. Because that match is still to come. Azrael and a mystery opponent. I never thought I'd bring this person back, but I have. But anyway, you'll find out who that is. Well, I'm shocking the system today. Never thought I'd be seeing these two back in GMW. Never thought I'd be seeing Azrael's opponent back in GMW as well. But they're back. As well. They're back. So yes, the GMW World Tag Team titles, and depending on the outcome of this match, I'm actually thinking of making a tag team title match for next week's pay-per-view. But we'll have to see the outcome of this match. So here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Los Loco Lobos opponents and newish members of the Mafia. They're back. It's the UK Collective. Andrew Eaton and Gary Eaton. They're back.
At a combined weight of 448 pounds, the Wolfpack.
New members of the Mafia. And the boys are back in town, that's right. Andrew Eaton, a former world heavyweight champion. Money in the Bank winner too, by the way. And there's his brother Gary, who just stepped into the ring now as well. The UK Collective, as they're collectively known. But they are the Mafia. They are back. And boy, do they look good in them shirts. If you watch previous seasons of GMW, you know who these two are. Like I said, Andrew Eaton was a Money in the Bank winner, and that's how he became the World Heavyweight Champion, through Money in the Bank. And here they come, the Los Loco Lobos. School computer, thank you for the... Never thought I'd be bringing these two back, ladies and gentlemen, the UK Collective. But they wanted back in, so I'm going to give them a shot. Like I said, this is sort of like a deja vu match because, like I said, Loco is no stranger to the UK Collective, especially Andrew Eaton. So yes, those beautiful Tag Team Championship belts are on the line, ladies and gents. And stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because into the second half, kicking off the second half of this episode, is Sting versus Big Amish for the World Television title. And that's coming up right after this match. And by the way, guys, this match is Extreme Rules. I want no excuses in this matchup tonight. So, if Loco wants to walk out here with 2 belts, he's going to have to earn it. Andrew Eaton and Gary Eaton. The Eaton brothers. The boys are back in town. Will they be World Tag Team Champions? Andrew Eaton and Gary Eaton. And like I say, still to come tonight as well. Oh, as we are, I'm shocking the system tonight, peeps. I'm shocking the GMW system. Because coming up after the television title match will be Azrael's match. And if you think this is a something, I'm gonna shock you. Yes, guys, TriumphChairs.com, Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. As it clearly says in the chat. DDT. Damn, it's good to see the Eaton Brothers, boy. The boys are back in town. And little FYI, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I created it. I created them. So this is their debut match back. They need to relearn the ropes here in GMW. They might even be tag team champions by the end of the show. Andrew now. Gary working on Loco, Andrew on Ray, I believe. Like I say, guys, it's Extreme Rules. Anything goes. I don't want nobody going backstage tonight. Not that they do anyway. But, like I said, I want nobody going backstage tonight. Keeping it all in the ring. And that is going to leave a mark on Mr. Gary Eaton's head. And for some strange reason, the game made Loco run into his tag team partner. But anyway. Cover. Like I said, Gary Eaton and Andrew Eaton never won the World Tag Team Champions when they were here in GMW. They never won the World Tag Team titles. This is their first match back. That's a chop block. And I can see a false count anywhere in this match. As well. The Los Loco Lobos. Against the newest members of the Mafia. Or the reformation of the UK Collective. And the guys who are boys are back in town. That's that brain buster. A little bit late on the break up there, dude. Loco thinking he's Ric Flair. And Ray Wolf just turned around and took a super kick right in the mouth from Andrew Eaton. Like I say, Andrew Eaton, a former GMW heavyweight champion. DDT. And boy, did he just ram that in there. What's Gary going for? Just kick him in the gut, it's fine. Andrew Eaton now. Boot to the midsection. And a blockbuster neck breaker. Oh, when Loco played a little pass and won. Only one count though. Can Andrew Eaton can the Eaton brothers bring the World Tag Team titles back to the Mafia? Mafia are the most dominating tag team in GMW's history as far as the World Tag titles go. And that is Gary Eaton, and that is a brainbuster. And that is a cover. That's his finishing move. He told me that was his finishing move. 1, 2. And the Eaton brothers have done it. They make their return to GMW. And they are now, once, for the first time ever, the World Tag Team Champions. Yes. The boys are back. Kind of wasn't expecting him to win like that, though. But, hey, I'll take it. The Eaton brothers are back. And boy, have they back, because their first match back in GMW, they are the new World Tag Team Champions. I said I was going to shock you. And not only are they the new World Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen, they brought the belts back to the Mafia. Welcome back, boys. Yeah. First match back in the UK Collective. Members of the Wolfpack Mafia are back. And they are now your new World Tag Team Champions. And I'm making it right now. The Lobos will get their title shot after Rig Madness. That is a guarantee. But I'm making it now. Next week at Rig Madness. Sorry, boys, but you're putting the belts up. Okay? First match back, you are putting the World Tag Team titles on the line. You will defend those World Tag Team Championships against the Trailblazers. That is next week. Perfect way to end the first half of the episode, I would think there, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now we move on to the second half. Let's do it.
They try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the skulls with a baseball bat. But justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. Had no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I could forget my old set way of life. I'll go to prison or die by the night.
I know. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We kick off. We get right into it. This action-packed episode of GMW Undead Nightmare. The one that the Big Amish has been waiting for. It's time. We've just seen a title change. We have new World Tag Team Champions in the UK Collective, members of the Wolfpack Mafia. But will the Big Amish beat the legend and take the World Television title? We're about to find out. This is no disqualifications, by the way. Okay? This is no disqualifications, by the way. So, best man may win. Will the Big Amish finally win his first GMW title? And whoever wins this, ladies and gentlemen, will face Killer next week. That's right, the new sensation who earned a television championship opportunity. Next week. They will face Killer next week at the GMW Ring Madness pay-per-view. So it'll be whoever wins this faces Killer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Undisputed Television Championship.
Damn right. Here he is, the Big Amish and current VMI United States Heavyweight Champion. As well, I believe a two-time VMI United States Heavyweight Champion as well. And also current LCW Undisputed Champion as well, I believe. Yes, the LCW Undisputed title. No offense, Big Amish. You may very well have that belt, but the main prize in LCW is on Mayhem. Currently held by Chris Danger, who I'm telling you, he's going to get injured. LCW may have another vacant world championship on their hands again before long. That guy is pushing my buttons. He's pushing Mafia buttons. He's pushing Mafia buttons. Like I said, Mass Terror pushed Mafia buttons. What happened? He was on the shelf. Psycho Clown pushed Mafia buttons. What happened to him? Not only did he end up being on the shelf, he had to vacate his world championship. Poor bastard. So, like I said, Mr. Danger, be very careful. the World Television Champion. The legend himself, Sting. Can the Big Amish dethrone the legend to take that beautiful TV title that's around the waist of Sting? So we've had one title change tonight. We have new World Tag Team titles. New World Tag Team champions in the UK Collective. The returning UK Collective. The UK Collective win the World Tag titles tonight, but next week they will be defending them World Tag Team Championships against the Trailblazers. Whoever wins this not only will be the World Television Champion, but will have to defend the World TV title against Killer next week.
Introducing the challenger from Indiana.
Here we go.
Weighing in at 402 pounds, the superstar.
The Big Amish. The Amish warrior himself, ladies and gents.
Champion from every man's nightmare.
So he says.
Weighing in at 259 pounds.
He's the television champion. He is Sting. Is he going to kiss that belt goodbye? Will the Big Amish take that World TV Championship now? Here we go. The unified television title. That prize there. We're kicking off the second half of this episode of GMW Undead Nightmare. Amish, Sting. World television title. Let's go. And the Amish starts off big. Amish looking to use that power over the legend. Going for another suplex. Kicks off with a hanging vertical suplex and then does it again. Oh, the uppercut. Right in the mouth of Sting. And a flatliner, downward spiral, whatever the hell you want to call it. Methodical approach from the Big Amish, the challenger for the television title. Goes for a party slam, Sting counters. Irish whip by Sting in the corner. Sting, who has been on a kind of a somewhat losing streak going into this match. He lost a major tag team match which involved the Big Amish 2 weeks ago. Or last week, in fact, last Thursday. And this past Tuesday, he lost to Loco. One count by the World Television Champion. Jumping DDT on the Big Amish. He likes that jumping DDT, just Sting. And a neck breaker. Big Amish counters that, kicks him in the gut, goes for a clothesline, ducks. Well, Sting ducks. And an elbow, catches him there, goes for him again. Fireman's carry takedown to counter that. And a right hand knocks down the Big Amish. Sting go for a quick cover, doesn't even get a 1 count. Atomic drop. Amish just right back up and say, what the fuck was that? And there you go. And Sting does exactly the same thing. Samoan drop by Sting. That kept the Big Amish down. Amish in a little bit of trouble. Sting off the ropes. Elbow. And there's your clothesline. Left hand. Irish whip. Right in the side there. Sting. Right hand. And Sting getting the piss beaten out of him by the big Amish. And that busts open the TV champion too. Amish in control of Sting so far. And I think he has Sting too. There's the Amish taking care of business. Or taking care of business the Amish way. He has won matches with that. Boot to the midsection. No. Sting going for his favourite atomic drop. Didn't get it. Amish says, no, you're not doing that to me. Oh, my God. Old school, the big Amish way, ladies and gentlemen. Good gravy. And Sting trying to... Amish trying to kill that leg of Sting, by the way. And uppercuts. And a knee. Sting catches him with the knee, but the attempted reversal gets whipped. Or the Irish whip gets reversed. Sorry, what the fuck was that? But anyway, you know what I mean. Boot to the midsection. DDT by the challenger. And Sting gets right back up. Doesn't sell the DDT at all. Jumping DDT. Again, he likes that jumping DDT, just Sting. There's not a match he does that he doesn't use it. Amish now with Sting back in the corner. Sting taking a Kevin Nash style boot from the big Amish. Move that Kevin Nash does to stick his big boot right in your face. Boot to the midsection. Is he going for it? Yes. This is the Amish Bomb. Hope he's not near the ropes. 1, 2, and... Oh! Half a second away from being the new TV champion. Oh, Sting gets back up, and that's the death drop. The Scorpion death drop. 1, 2, and Sting retains. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Amish bomb, and that happens. Amish bomb, and that happens. He's a half a second away from winning the title. And then Sting just gets up. Yeah, you know what, OJJ? I tend to agree. I think Amish was a little robbed there. So you know what? Looks like Amish won't be in the Battle Royal. Oh, not just in the Battle Royal. You know what? Sod it. I'm going to make a poll up. Amish is going to get another TV title shot. But you know what? I'm going to do a poll right now. I appreciate that, sir. W1LL67. Right. I hope you're a sir. If you're not, I apologize. But before I get on to the next match, okay? Right. So, yes, poll tab, poll. So, new poll. Amish gets his rematch Tuesday. So you've got 10 minutes on this poll, ladies and gentlemen. Please get your votes in. Content does not... All right. I know. At... What do you mean content does not... Alright, fine. Right. Are you kidding me? What do you mean does not meet guidelines? Let me do that again. Right, this is for the big Amish. Hopefully this works this time. There we go. Jesus Christ. Stupid friggin... what I call it. You've got 10 minutes for the poll, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 10 minutes on the poll. That sounds mad. As well. But yeah, guys. There's your poll right there. Please get involved. Rematch at next Tuesday here on the GMW Creative Show or at the pay-per-view as well. At the pay-per-view. Who will it be, ladies and gents? Where will it be? So, yes, there it is there in all its glory, ladies and gents. Ooh. We'll have to wait and see. So, just shut this in, guys. Are you looking for a gaming chair? Struggling to find that right chair for you? Why not try TriumphChairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Look at the varieties, you look at the makes, look at them all and choose which ones you want. And if you do find the one you want, use Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. TriumphChairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Yes, for all your gaming chair needs. And yes, like I say, been one hell of a show so far, ladies and gents. So don't worry, Big Amish, you will get your rematch, because I'm not going to lie, I kind of felt you were a little bit robbed there. Okay, you dominated the match, but then Sting does that. Yeah? There's something not quite right about that match. So, depending on the outcome of this poll, I don't know why Twitch there. I was doing the poll there, ladies and gentlemen, and I was typing the Big Amish. Amish gets his rematch at next Tuesday or Ring Madness. Right? At the Ring Madness pay-per-view. Apparently it wouldn't let me do it because of guidelines. you know. Anyway. Made no sense. So, next week, it will be, but when we're going to do it, I don't know. I don't know. Right. If you thought the UK Collective returning earlier on tonight and winning the Tag Team Championships was something, oh boy. Oh boy. Are you in for a treat, ladies and gents? Are you in for a treat? Because if you thought the UK Collective winning the World Tag Titles earlier on tonight was something, Azrael is going to be in for one hell of a nightmare. Never mind. Right. Who is Azrael facing? Oh, you would like to prove yourself in this universe. Cap 2K. What's your character again? I don't hand you the main event on a silver platter here in GMW. If you want to be a main event player here in GMW, you earn your stripes. But what was your thing again? Character again, if there was one. That's been a hectic thing, I don't remember. But, yes, ladies and gents, here we go. Who is he facing? Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you don't have one? Okay. He's back. Get ready to be shocked. Loco saw a little clip of this, a little sneak peek of this. Look familiar? Yeah. It's Vota. I appreciate the confidence, but like I say, yes, he's back. And hopefully he pile drives the Jesus right out of Azrael. Please. For the love of Pete. You need to earn here in GMW. I don't get, like I say, if you want to be a part of this, ladies and gentlemen, upload your character, if you have this game, first of all, that would help. Upload your character to the community creations here, using the hashtag GMW. Let me know and I'll download your character. Simple as that. If you have an Xbox, preferably get me on here, because then you can send me it in the DM as well. Send me the formula, and when I say formula, I mean instructions on how to create your character, and I'll create your character. And your character could be a part of GMW. The hardest defect promotion around, ladies and gents. Well, one of them anyway. And yes, I can't believe I brought this man back. But he's back, ladies and gents. The man that caused havoc here in GMW a while back has returned. Hopefully to give Azrael the biggest headache he's ever had in his life. Even bigger than the headache I gave him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, no, you didn't, unfortunately. You didn't, unfortunately, Big Amish. But there's a poll going on. You are going to get your rematch. Question is, when is it going to be? Is it going to be next Tuesday or is it going to be at the pay-per-view? Because to be honest with you, I kind of felt you were a little robbed. You were a little robbed of the match. You can go back and watch it later on yourself. But I kind of felt like you were a little robbed. Then if you haven't got it then. Anyway, as we are. Azriel and Vota. I can't believe I brought back Vota, but he's there. So you could decide when you want your rematch, if you want. Hopefully. How is that thingy going on? Only 2 people have voted. Damn. Get voting, guys. When do we want the pay-per-view? If it's going to stay like that, guys, I'll make the final decision. And apparently Azriel has some wrestling ability. Anyway. Yes, Vota. Can't believe I just said that. But yes, but this is what Azriel has brought me to, ladies and gentlemen. Working with the devil. Well, you can choose Big Amish. It's in your, like I said, there's a poll going on. You can have the opportunity to choose. And that's a wrap. Unfortunately, on that, it's ended. So, you know what? I'm going to make it for next Tuesday. Tuesday it is. Next Tuesday, right here on the creative side of GMW, we're going to have a couple of matches. Next Tuesday, maybe. But we're going to have one match that's going to headline the show. Big Amish versus Sting for the television title one more time. Next Tuesday, because I kind of felt that the Big Amish got a little robbed in that match. The referee wasn't working very well, not that he does anyway. And also, we're going to make it a little bit interesting next week as well. What stipulations are going to be in the match, I don't know. That match was an ODQ match, but I'm going to add something else next to it next week. So, we'll see what happens. Like I say, I'll work about it. But next week, next Tuesday, Big Amish versus Sting for the television title. And that's a backbreaker. Why does Azriel do backflips? The guy is so high on steroids, man, for real. Vota almost gets a 2 count. A victory, even. Azriel getting lucky, as he always does. Oh, what the hell was that? Sort of like a backbreaker. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up after this, the co-main event. The Women's Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Mercedes' final opportunity at the women's title. If she loses tonight, she will not get another women's title shot as long as Lady J is women's champion. If she wants another title shot, she'll have to get it off Lady J somehow. or somehow Lady J loses the belt at some point. I don't know. But if Lady J is still the women's champion, Mercedes will not get another title shot. It's 2 out of 3 falls, and yes, it's inside Hell in the Cell too, by the way. Votter getting back in the ring. Being smart about it, because he's not friggin' Pennywise. What a toolbag he was. Oh. Votter going for suplex. Votter going for the suplex. Like to in there. Oh, please. Never thought I'd see this move again. That is the package pile driver. Again, why don't you go for cover? That's a backbreaker. Why didn't he go for the cover? You had the package pile driver there and he didn't even go for the cover. Oh my God. I'll pass on that, Cap. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Backbreaker. These wrestlers need to learn when they do their finishing move, they need to learn to capitalize, man. Boot to the midsection. Yes, Votter. Lift him up. Put him through that damn ring. Spine buster. Boot to the midsection. There's the kick. And, oh, the forearm. These two are going at it. There's that fucking pound slam. Kick out, kick out, kick out. Again, Votter gets rubbed. And that's what happens when you don't capitalize. He hits him with the power driver. He should have pinfalled him there. Pretty much Votter did a Colleen Masters, I would say. Oh boy. Well, he ain't gonna fare well next week anyway. He ain't gonna fare all that well next week anyway. Because next week, in the Royal Rumble match, he's gonna go in at number 1. That's right. He's the first entrant of the Rumble match.
Here is your winner, Azrael.
Again, Cap, I will pass on that. There's only one executive producer in this show, and that's me. Damn it, Azrael. Right. Okay, have your moment tonight. Damn. I believe he won that. Right. Lady J. Lady J and Mercedes. 3. Lady J and Mercedes 3. Lady J and Mercedes 3. Here we go. It is a Hell in a Cell match. It's for the Women's Championship. And yes, it's 2 out of 3 falls. This match will hopefully end it. And if Mercedes does not win the Women's Championship tonight, she will not get another shot at the Women's title as long as Lady J is champion. The only way she can have another shot at that women's title is if Lady J loses the belt. As long as Lady J is champion, she will not have another shot at that belt. Like I say, guys, this is 2 out of 3 falls.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match.
You damn right.
It is for the undisputed Women's World Championship.
Mercedes. 2 attempts, ladies and gentlemen, this lady has had at the women's title, and she's failed. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mercedes and Lady J 3. And like I said, it's Mercedes' final attempt at capturing the women's championship. From the Mafia Banshee herself. Here she comes. The Mafia Banshee, member of the Wolfpack Mafia, and not only that, ladies and gentlemen, future leader of the female version of the Wolfpack Mafia too. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. Thank you all so much for the lurks and the follows and the unfollows and all that stuff tonight. You're not gonna bring my happiness and positivity down. Well, I say happiness. My positive down
Introducing the challenger
tonight.
from Birmingham, Alabama.
Here we go.
Mercedes
Donna Marie Haynes, otherwise known as Mercedes.
And introducing the champion from Virginia Beach, Virginia. She is the vivacious Jessie.
Cheers, Big Amish. And like I say, I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll see you before that, hopefully. But I will see you for GMW next Tuesday, because next Tuesday will be the rematch. Big Amish one-on-one. The Big Amish one-on-one with Sting for the television title next Tuesday. Amish deserves a rematch after what happened earlier on tonight. I did feel he got a little bit robbed in that match. Why is Mercedes using my finishing move? Seriously. Why is the Mercedes using my finishing move? Anyway. So yes, if you've just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, we have new World Tag Team Champions in the UK Collective as well. Moxley gets a victory over Terhard Vossen earlier on tonight as well. Adrian Webb took advantage of Pennywise's dumbass as he beat he got a victory over Pennywise earlier on tonight. Mastera wins a Battle Royal. New World Tag Team Champions as well. New World Tag Team Champions in the UK Collective, the newest members of the Mafia, the reformation of that as well. Unfortunately, the Big Amish lost his chance at the TV title. I felt he was robbed a little bit. I kind of agreed with the feedback on that. He was a little bit robbed, in my opinion. I don't know. Something not quite right about that matchup. I think Amish had Sting beat, but for some reason Sting hits the Scorpion Death Drop and gets the victory that easy. I don't know about that. There's something not quite right about that matchup. So next Tuesday here on GMW, next Tuesday's creative show, because I will be creating the Ring Madness Arena next week. It's going to be headlined by the Big Amish versus Sting. And whoever wins that match will may very well go and face Killer. But like I said, Killer's waiting in the wings next Thursday at Ring Madness for the television title. Whoever it is. Also, Azrael faced Vota. Yes, Vota is back in GMW. But due to Vota's stupidity and me and him need to have a little chat, he hits him with the he pretty much did a Coley Masters, is what he did. He had him beat, hit him with the package power driver, didn't take advantage of it. And it cost him. So Azrael got a victory over Vota today, which I'm not very pleased about, quite frankly. But it is what it is. And this is your co-main event of the evening. These two wrestling for the Women's Championship. Wrestling for the Women's World Title. And they're pretty much going to kill each other. And by the way, did I mention it was 2 out of 3 falls? Okay. Inside Hell in a Cell. This must end between these two. And like I say, if Mercedes... This is Mercedes' 3rd attempt at the women's title. If Mercedes does not win this match, she will not get a women's title shot as long as Lady J is women's champion. The only way she'll get a women's title shot is if Lady J is not champion. Neckbreaker by the women's champion. And future leader of the female Wolfpack Mafia. And there's the ankle lock. Again, no doubt who she learned that from. Because OJJ's been doing the ankle lock a lot lately. Like I say, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, there's that neck breaker. 2 out of 3 falls for the women's title here at Undead Nightmare. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show wherever you may be watching this. And I think she's looking to break Mercedes' neck with them neck breakers. Beautiful Fireman Carry takeover. Or take down, whatever. DDT? Nope. Running drop kick missed. Damn the taunts on this game. Mercedes now looking to fight back. Roll through into a roundhouse kick. I think I'm going to find her for every time that happens. From now on. And the whippersnapper. Talking about messing her up. Whippersnapper. 1, 2, and 3. First fall goes to the champion. Oh, the basement downward spiral there. Nice. First fall goes to the women's champion. And what a surprise! He cost Mercedes. Last time that happened, Goldberg did that, and he ended up getting punched in the face for it. And hell, at one point, he even got a steel chair over his head. 2! And Mercedes, that close to equalising. Mercedes now looking to equalise. Make this one fall apiece. She mistimed the choke slam, I suppose. Now she's looking for the tequila sunrise, and that ain't no drink. That is a very painful submission hold, but Lady J gets out of it. Lady J looking to end this once and for all. Like I say, Mercedes does not win this title. She will not have a championship match. Or she will not have a shot at the women's championship as long as Lady J is champion. Good grief, what a super kick. I thought Lady J was doing the exact same thing there, but she wasn't. The banshee in her just came out of her, if that made sense. Brought back in the hard way is Lady J. It's Mercedes even. 1. Not going to beat Mercedes that easy. Oh, and a backstabber. Oh, she's looking for the punt kick. And she hits the punt kick. Is that the exclamation point on this rivalry? 2 and no. I'm pretty sure that was instinct on the part of Mercedes kicking out of that. Lady J with the clothesline from hell. Again, no prizes in guessing where she got that from. And she beats Mercedes 2 straight falls and is still your ladies champion. So that means Mercedes will no longer get a women's championship match as long as Lady J has that title. Yep. Oh, she's still vivacious. But she's also still your ladies champion. And puts the exclamation point on her feud with Mercedes. Yeah. Vivaciously crazy. Indeed. Right, ladies and gents. Let me run through this. There you go, OJJ. I bet you never thought you'd see that sight again. Huh? Bet you never thought you'd see that sight again. Unfortunately, Vota ended up losing to Azrael, which I'm not happy about, but anyway. Mercedes, Lady J. And there's the match there. I still believe Amish was screwed, but next Tuesday, he gets his rematch. The boys did it. They win the World Tag Team titles, and the titles are back in the Mafia. But unfortunately, next Thursday even, they will defend the World Tag Team titles against the Trailblazers. So yes, the Tag Team titles will be on the line at Ring Madness. And you know what? That may very well kick off the show. Yes, Jason Blair goes one-on-one with Maverick Blade. Mr. Adrian Webb takes advantage of the stupidity of Pennywise. And I mean stupidity of Pennywise. What a dumbass he is. Absolute dumbass. I'm talking about Pennywise. Mastero wins the Battle Royal. And John Moxley beats Mr. Watson as well. And as you clearly just saw there, Lady J is still your ladies champion. Now it's time for this. Hopefully no one gets screwed in this match like in the TV belt match. But it's time. the World Heavyweight Championship. Who is going to Ring Madness a week from today as World Champion? Because at Ring Madness, it is Loco Joe, OJJ, and John Moxley for the World Championship. OJJ and Loco will have a chance to go into that match as World Champion. But who is going to win the match? This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. The number one prize in GMW. That is your World's Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. The belt that symbolizes that you are the top dog here in GMW. Thank God Cap 2K is gone. That guy was doing my head in. And he just ended himself a nice little warning here on the channel. If he comes back in and does that again, I will either time him out or ban him. I gave him the benefit of the doubt this time. Won't be doing it again though. Yep, won't be doing it again. Comes back in and does that again. He's out. No, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. If he comes in again, he's out. Comes in again and does it again, he's out. I was tempted to do it, OJJ, but I thought, no. You know. No. Just give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I say, he's on a warning. We'll see what happens. If he comes in again next time and does it, beep. Get rid. But he's gone anyway, so that's fine. And if he's still in the chat hiding, I don't care. So, a renew of probably one of the greatest rivalries in GMW's history. Right here. OJJ. The man who is now the bad guy of the Mafia. Looking to bring back that World Heavyweight Championship to the Wolfpack Mafia. Just to let you know, next week's pay-per-view as well, the world champion will not be in the Royal Rumble. And if he happens to be in the Royal Rumble match, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't know. I aim for the world champion not to be in the Royal Rumble. Will it happen? Who knows? There he is, the heavyweight champion of the world. Loco Joe, and now a former GMW World Tag Team Champion, but the Lobos will get their title shot after Ring Madness. They'll get their rematch after Ring Madness. Because next week, next Thursday, it will be the UK collective newest members of the Mafia, or representing the Wolfpack Mafia. They will take on the Trailblazers for the World Tag Team titles. The Los Loco Lobos. There he is, the world's heavyweight champion. He might have lost one belt tonight, but he's still got the number one prize in GMW. Will he have it after this match? Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 288 pounds, the bad guy,
Yes, sir.
And introducing the champion from Oakland, California, weighing in at 218 pounds. He is the Local Joe.
The world champion. Will he be the world champion after this match is over? We're about to find out, ladies and gents. The heavyweight champion. Here we go. OJJ, Loco Joe, world title. Let's go. And it's no disqualification too, by the way. Beautiful counter from the world champion. GMW's greatest rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. Orange Juice Jones and Loco Joe. Renewed tonight. Like I said, whoever wins this match goes into next week's Ring Madness pay-per-view as world champion. Because these two will meet next week at the pay-per-view, because it will be a three-way. The Loco knee there. Well, oh, full Nelson suplex there. Loco now. Oh, and a knee. A vicious knee. That's a bulldog. A unique cutter move there. OJJ with a Loco with a close hand, in fact. Loco with the sleeper hold on OJJ. That's how he beat Bret Hart, by the way, that sleeper. I feel the heat. Everybody thought that match at the Feel the Heat pay-per-view was Sharpshooter versus Loco Lock. Loco proved otherwise. Said, I've not only got the Loco Lock to beat you, I'll beat you with a sleeper hold. Maybe he's learned that from Tuberman. Orange Juice Jones kicks out at 1. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hope you guys have enjoyed Undead Nightmare wherever you may be. That's an elbow. Oh, and a right hand from Loco. OJJ gets right back up, and there's the clothesline, which Lady J used earlier on to retain her women's title. OJJ now with the world champion. Powerbomb City. Elbows. I'm gonna. Suplex. Round knee. Oh! Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I saw something out there. But we're back. Knee there. That's a GTS. And that's the opening thing. Been hard to keep up with this match, guys. Like I said, these two great matches they've had in the past. That's why it's probably one of the greatest rivalries, if not the greatest rivalry in GMW's history. I have a match in mind for Loco down the road. But obviously I can't, well, I might be able to do it, but I do have one match in mind for Loco. I do have a match in mind for Loco. I am considering a match, a big time, big money match for Loco here in GMW down the road. But will it happen? Who knows? Oh, almost. Oh, German suplex. Interesting strategy for OJJ. Oh, and a freshly squeezed cutter. Could that be it? 1, 2, oh! Half a second away from becoming a new world champion. Half a second away from becoming heavyweight champion. Oh, elbow, elbow, and elbow. Boot to the midsection, no. Oh, the clothesline. And Loco bounces off the ropes. Loco now. Kick there. Loco pushes out the way like if it was a fly. Whoa! Oh, I thought he was going for the I thought he was going for that whippersnap at the freshly squeezed stunner. That's a freshly squeezed STO from Loco. Cover. Boot to the midsection. Oh, and a finger poke to the eye. Finger poke to the eye. And there's the GTS. A little dirty tactic there from Loco. 1, 2, and 3. Loco is still your world champion. Little dirty tactic there from Loco. A little finger poke to the eye. The GTS. But Loco almost lost the belt. Right there. A little dirty tactic there from Loco. Look at that finger poke. And that set up the GTS. And yes, Loco is still your world heavyweight champion. Will he be next week? Will he be the world heavyweight champion next week? Like I say, it's a three-way dance. Triple threat match, whatever the hell you want to call it, next week. Loco will have to put that belt on the line against OJJ one more time. Except this time they will have the distinct company of one John Moxley. So Loco is still the man, despite losing the World Tag Team titles earlier on tonight. Loco Joe is still the World Heavyweight Champion. There are 2 belts missing from the Mafia. That's right, 2 belts missing from the Wolfpack Mafia. That is the World Championship and the TV belt. Like I say, OJJ, it's always next week. There's always next week. Like I say, you've still got that triple threat match at the Ring Madness pay-per-view. So here is the deal. Tonight, Vossen lost in the opening contest tonight here at Undead Nightmare to John Boxley. Suicide lost, unfortunately, to the Mass Terror. I'm going to book this for after the pay-per-view on a GMW show. It will be Mass Terror one-on-one with Suicide after the after the Ring Madness show. So it'll be the first show of the GMW. It'll be Mass Terror versus Suicide, and I think that'll kick off the first show after the pay-per-view. Adrian Webb beats Pennywise because Pennywise is what he is, a clown. Gets counted out. Jason Blade is looking for revenge not just on Drex but also on Maverick Blade. He will get that opportunity next week against Maverick Blade at Ring Madness. They're back. The UK Collective defeat the Los Loco Lobos and bring the belts back to the Mafia. They are now the new World Tag Team Champions. And yes, next week they will face the Trailblazers. So when the Lobos eventually get their rematch, which they will eventually get their rematch. It could very well be the Trailblazers they face. Who knows? We'll find out next week at Ring Madness. Because yes, it will be the UK Collective representing the Wolfpack Mafia taking on the one and only Trailblazers. Will the Lobos meet the Trailblazers? Or will they have an opportunity one more time to get the UK Collective and get their receipt? We'll find out. Big Amish lost his chance at the TV belt against Sting. He gets his rematch next Tuesday here on this show. That is one match you do not want to miss because it's going to be a lot different than tonight, let me tell you. And yes, it will be for the TV belt. He's back, but he eventually ended up losing, unfortunately. That is Vota to Asriel. But I will say this, though. Vota needs to learn. When you hit the finishing move, you go for the cover. He did a Colleen Masters, which I'm not very happy about. But I will say this, Asriel's going to have a long, hard nightmare next week at Ring Madness because he enters the Royal Rumble as number 1. Also, Mercedes will no longer get a Women's Championship match against Lady J as long as Lady J is World Women's Champion. If she wants a women's title match, Lady J has to lose that belt. So no doubt there'll be a bounty as brought to you by Mercedes. There'll be a bounty on Lady J's head for somebody to take that women's title so Mercedes can have a shot. Because as long as Lady J has that women's championship, Mercedes ain't getting a title shot. She's had 3. She's lost all 3. And Loco Joe, as you clearly just saw there, retains, after coming very close to losing, retains the world title even against OJJ. Will he be able to do that next week in the triple threat match? Guys, wow. What a show. What an absolute cracking show tonight. Unfortunately, Vota didn't get his victory over Asriel, but Asriel still, the nightmare of Asriel, courtesy of yours truly, still continues. Yes, Asriel, we will finish this off. It's going to finish off, but I'm going to set the time and the place. Hopefully you don't win the Rumble, which I probably know you won't going to win the Rumble anyway, because you're number 1 for crying out loud, and it's very rare in this establishment, unlike real life, that somebody goes from number 1 to the end and wins it. Just saying. But yes, that is the end of GMW. It has been an absolute pleasure. I will be back next Tuesday. Like I said, next Tuesday, guys, is headlined by the Big Amish one-on-one with Sting for the TV belt as well. So, yeah. So it's gonna be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. absolute doozy next week. I cannot wait. Next week, I really, really cannot wait for the Ring Madness pay-per-view. Also, next Tuesday, I will present and I will create the Ring Madness arena next Tuesday. You want to know how I do that? You want to know how to do it even? Well, you know what to do. Join me next week as well. So, thank you all so very much for tuning in. I'm going to go see who I'm going to raid. Like I said, don't forget next Tuesday, guys, it will be Sting one-on-one with the Big Amish next week. And whoever wins that will have to face, I presume, Killer at the pay-per-view for the TV belt. So, no matter what happens next week, next Tuesday, whoever wins that, Killer will be waiting in the wings for you at Ring Madness. He's earned a title shot, and he earned it at Ring Madness. So, at Ring Madness, it will be Killer challenging for the TV belt, the World Television title. I cannot wait for that. Really cannot wait for that. Next week. So, I'm just seeing who's online, ladies and gentlemen. Who deserves an opportunity to get a little raid. I'm just seeing who is online. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Let's go and raid him. Let's go and raid him. Why not? This man loves... I tell you what, the Fog family love their Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to raid Sickest215, member of the Fog crew as well, the Fog stream crew. If I can find what I was doing just now. For goodness sakes, man. God, when you've got too much stuff open. Right, just bear with me, ladies and gents. If I could find what I'm doing. Oh, for goodness sake. I need to get onto my what I call it, don't I? Wow. When your brain is not working, ladies and gents. When your brain is not working. Right, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Rockin' the R&B. Thanks for dropping by. Hope all is well, sir. I'm just about to head off, so you've just missed the show, dude. You just missed the stream, but thank you for dropping by. Please go and follow that guy, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. I'll give him a quick shout out. Go and follow him as well. I will talk to you soon. All is good, man. I hope all is good your end as well. Sorry, I'm just ending the stream, but it is what it is. I'm going to go and jump on Sickest's bandwagon. Even though he's a member of the crew, but you know what I mean. I want to go and raid him. I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. I'm probably going to be doing something off the Xbox tomorrow. We'll find out. Thank you all so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you tomorrow for another stream. Peace.